Hello everyone, my name is Kurazarrh, and welcome back to Sunless Sea, where we have recovered from Mega Blunder for the most part. We're back on track to making money with the Mirrorcatch boxes we have in our hold here. And at the end of last episode, I said we were going to... Go ahead and launch, here we go. We were going to run down to the Isle of Cats, up to Khan's Shadow, and then over here. I think we're going to modify that a little bit. We're going to swing by Khan's Shadow first. I want to buy some more fuel, because we are getting a little bit low for the trip back. We'll head down to the Island of Cats, or Isle of Cats, depending on how many boxes we lose. If we only lose like 2, which is kind of a low chance, but it's possible, then we won't go back to Khan's Shadow. But either way, we're actually going to dip south here and follow the coast. 1, so we can get some more fragments and therefore some more secrets. And 2, to uncover the things that are down here. There are several places that we're going to want to visit, like Adam's Way, and I think there's one called the Carnelian Empire, which sells coffee beans at a reduced price, which means that we can both bribe the Khanate here and actually get their Nephrite ring to go buying things in their shops, and we'll also have a cheaper source of coffee to sell on the surface. So that is the plan here. We're going to hope that the Lorn Fluke that was down here earlier is no longer here. I think it was a Lorn Fluke. I really don't know. It's been a long time since I really encountered one. And I'm not sure I want to get close enough to engage our cannons to find out. But let's make sure we're kind of in a straight line-ish over to Khan's Shadow. And I will see all of you when we get there, unless something terrible happens. Oh my. So here we go, Lorn Fluke. We might have to just roll. Oh my. That was bad. We're just gonna go. Full power to the engines, please. Yikes. That was bad. And that is why we don't mess with those things. They are mean and nasty. Lights off, please. I could probably deal with that, but I don't want to. Whew. Yep, so just a warning to the wise. Word to the wise. Lorn Flukes, yeah. Don't go against them unless you have a lot of ship haul to spare and a lot bigger guns than we do. We are just not equipped for them. Alright, here we go, pulling into Khan's Shadow momentarily. No more Lorn Flukes, luckily. Let's go ahead and we're going to dock here. I think pretty much just to get some fuel. Sure. What's our cargo like? Sure. And then let's buy 2 more of these, because I have a feeling we're going to need them. And sure, why not? Let's go ahead and launch, because we are likely to lose 4 of these. Just mathematically, we're likely to lose 4 of them. And that way, we should be able to still bring 5 or 6 with us to the surface, and that should be enough. I prefer to bring 6, but if not, that's okay too. But it's really not quite worth it as much if we're going to just do like 2 or 3. So, yep, we're going to Isle of Cats, not Visage. Let's go more south. Turn light off to conserve a little bit of fuel inside a light buoy. Turn it back on. Oh my, look at all of those lights. Uh-oh. Oh, is it you again? It's free money! Guys, it's free money. Let's go. Let's go. No, please. No, ow. Doink. I'll take it. Ow. You don't take me first. Luckily, we've been upgrading our weapon a little bit, so we're a little better off than we would be otherwise. Come on. Back in my sights. There we go. That's right. Eat it, buddy. Have some new cannon rounds delivered at speed. Booga-boom. Aw, right in the water. I thought I had him. I'll blame my gunner. How dare you, Miss Gunner? A reef of roses. Oh, what's this? Oh, no! Ah, no! Oh, what a shame. Okay, the man who's determined to steal the sun. This miscreant has cut his way through a bulkhead into the cargo hold and opened a Mirrorcatch box. The box is empty now. He looks down at his feet. Sorry, Captain. It was so shiny. So theft is less likely from secure storage, but will still occasionally happen. Sunlight is tempting. So we just lost some money right there. Let's throw him in the brig. Bye. Lost a crew, got a prisoner. We have an empty Mirrorcatch box, and we lost one hull. Oh, because he opened the box and it damaged the hull, of course. Wow. That's unlucky. Let's go ahead and get the wreckage. I'll take the 400 gold. Let's see. What is this? Let's try it. Ah, okay. The pirate poet hauled herself up the rope, nodding her gratitude to the crew. Another battle well fought, Captain, she grunts. Few earn a second verse. Along with her freedom praise, she presents a gift, a cask of wine, saved from the sinking vessel by her own mighty arms. They say it is a fine vintage. My men were saving it to toast our victory against you. Perhaps you'd like to join me in a drink to them? Okay, so we have once again defeated the pirate poet. Got the wine. 100 echoes. Neat. Okay. I hope that doesn't, like, keep us from doing that again, because that's a decent way to get some money. Now, let's see. The Isle of Cats. Oh, we're somewhere else, actually, but we can go ahead and dock here somewhere, I think. I thought I saw a little... Yeah, there should be a place to dock somewhere around here. Maybe? Let's investigate. Oh, we burn our fuel like crazy. Not my best idea. Yeah, supposedly. I guess this is just for decoration. Or maybe there's somewhere underwater. Since we don't have a submarine, we might need that in order to actually go there. Alright, back we go. Isle of Cats, here we come. Alright, here we are. Let's unload this sunlight as fast as we can. Tough challenge, whatever. Steal my boxes, why don't you? Lost one box. Lost one box, kept one box, okay. Lost two boxes. Lost 3 boxes. And lost 4 boxes. So, that gives us the exact number that I wanted to have, which is 6. Which is perfect. What can we do? What does using a prisoner do? We can release them, okay. Or take them back to London for other purposes. You know what? Let's take them with us. Let's buy a couple more fuel here. And let's see what we can do about that. Let's go south first. I do know there are some dangerous things in the south, so we might need to be ready to do full power. I didn't really explain what that does. So it doubles your engine's power, so it makes you faster, but it increases your engine's temperature to the maximum, and then it sort of goes down from there. We don't have anything on there, I don't think. No, in our auxiliary we are clay. There's an auxiliary device called the Avid Suppressor, and that will make sure your engine never takes damage from overheating. We don't have that, so there's a chance, especially if we do it in quick succession, that we could have our ship explode somewhat. Not gently. Gardener's Rock, okay. Now, one thing to be aware of is that in the south there are some pretty dangerous things like that. Hello, sir. Just gonna turn my light off. Yeah, I don't want to deal with you. Adam's Way is one place we can go. I want to try to follow the land here, because we can earn some fragments. Here we go. Maybe we can dock here. Let's go ahead. We're in Adam's Way. On a bed of monumental ruins, warehouses, and way stations of shroom timber rise. All ships that approach Adam's Way are intercepted by the Gracious, the Presbyteriate's splendidly head-dressed coast guards. A quaint but inviolable tradition governs entry. You must tell them one of 3 stories. In return, you'll be permitted to spend a single day in port. Ah, okay, so we don't have the means of getting in. A log, a port report, or recent news, okay. Why are foreigners only allowed to spend a single day in Adam's Way? For your own protection, one of them explains kindly. Okay. Unsafe. The soil of the Elder Continent is dangerous to incomers, they claim. Those who linger can contract unfortunate conditions, hysteria, raptures, animescence. And the rumors that the Presbyteriate law offers no protection to foreigners after dark? Errant nonsense. Of course. Of course. Okay, so... Oh, we can shop here. Ah, we can sell our mushroom wine here. Sure, why not? And here's where we can buy some dark drop coffee beans for 12 echoes less than otherwise. So we're not going to buy that yet because we're still doing sunlight. We could. Well, you know what? We're going to need, let's see, 5, 6, and 20. Yeah, let's skip that for now. We're going to need some more hold space. So once we can get rid of all of our boxes, if we get rid of our prisoner and our souls, then we will come back here and we'll buy that coffee. I could have sworn that we had to go to a different place to buy coffee at that reduced price, but I guess I was wrong about that. That's the first time I've ever been wrong about anything, ever. Right, guys? Right? Don't chime in all at once now. Anyway, we are going to make our way around here. I don't think there's anything down here. We can always take a look. Can always get more fragments by going there, at least. Because there could be things sort of like inside these little places here. We'll see. Don't think so here in this case. Oh, we did. Rubinot Grotto. Okay. Just gonna back this ship up. And there we go. Alright, well, our fuel situation is still doing okay. Oh, we don't want to be there. We do not want to deal with those guys. Let's, we're gonna go this way. These guys are like bats, except that they will absolutely wreck your face. I mean, oh boy. We're just gonna go a bit north to try to avoid them, I think. We won't get to see the whole coast here, but it's better than sinking our ship. Oh, come on. Stop following me. No. No, thank you. We're just going to turn a light on here because we're getting terror at a crazy rate and they are still following us. Do not like do not like that one bit. Whew. Dangerous stuff. Let's swing around here. Yeah, let's just head straight back this time. I'd love to explore this, but we are getting a little lower on fuel than I'd like to be. And we do have places we can experience anew along the way here. There's a light ship here. We been here yet? Kind of. Ooh, nope, no thank you. No, thank you. Sorry, light ship. It was nice meeting you, but we're not going to do that today. Yeah, we're just a baby ship. We are not equipped for lots of big fights yet. We could probably upgrade this point to a bigger battleship, but because we are trying to save money for our scions, our future captains, it's probably not the best option at this point. Oh, not more of you. Oh my goodness. Well, I guess we're just going to head straight home and call it there. So I'll see you when we get to London, and then we will move on, hopefully, with our honey. You still have that honey in here somewhere? Yes. Vials of red honey. Okay. Cool. Well, I'll hopefully see all of you in London, and hopefully with all of our hull intact. Oh boy, we are back finally. And as you can see, our hull has taken a few more hits than you might recall. On the way back, I got entangled with one of those jellyfish and a Khan warship. It wasn't a big fight, I was just running, so I didn't really bother to record that, but man, that was tough. Okay, oh, a chancy challenge, really? Wow. Really? Why is it so chancy now? Is it because we have a lot more than we usually have? Oh man, okay. So we can always just give them everything that we have. Declare all controlled goods. Surrender any smuggled sun. So this will take our sunlight boxes. Well, let's try it. We failed. Are you kidding me? You've got to be kidding me. Oh my goodness. Ah. Well, we're just getting no luck with it, are we? I don't know why our suspicion went, or our chance went so far down. I do wonder if it's related to how many things you're smuggling. So as soon as the gangplank touches the K-side, the terrors of the deep Z lighten. Walk taller, smile more readily. But what dreams may cling? Uh-oh. Ah, that's what happened. Okay, terror is always reduced to 50 when you return to London, if it's higher. However, if your terror was high, you may suffer nightmares later. So we have a nightmare's strength. Let's see, we have to do messages first, okay. Something has changed in the Neath. Someone wants to sign on. We have a free evening. Okay. Now this guy wants... Let's see. Interesting. Okay, so we can either give it to him or betray her. I'm not sure, like, why he... Like, why am I making this choice? It sounds like a choice for him to make. But okay. Alright. The venturer hands you back a black medallion. Tell the lady I'll send the usual payment by the expected channels. Mostly urchins this time, he adds. The Admiralty is cracking down. You'll be well rewarded when you return to the Isle of Cats. Make sure you have at least 10 free spaces in your cargo hold. Okay. Interesting. Got the medallion. Alright. Let's put a prisoner ashore. Let's sell him to the orphanage. Why not? Got 100 echo. We gained 5 terror. Oh, goody. Oh. 2 stern nettymen, the master's enforcers, drag the weeping prisoner down the gangplank. Don't worry, one of them says. You'll love it in the orphanage. Everyone loves it in the orphanage eventually. They chuckle. Your bosun won't meet your eyes for the rest of the watch. Okay. Not creepy or anything. So, let's see. We have port reports galore. Let's go ahead and do all those. Utter Shroom. Got some money and some fuel. Mangrove College, money and fuel. Isle of Cats, money and fuel. Visage, money and fuel. Lots of money, lots of fuel, which is perfect. Except that we can't actually do anything with it because we have no boxes of, or empty boxes for sunlight. So, that's a bit of a problem. Con Shadow. Let's see. We need to repair our ship. So let's go and do that. Let's see, shipyard, is it? No, it is shops, I think. Nope, it is story. London? Dry dock, here we go. Okay, let's see. So we need... Yeah, we have 11 favors, and it's going to be cheap. Let's do it. There we go. We are now back to full health. Good enough for now. Let's do that. Rose market still hasn't changed, I assume. Unread log or Scintillac, okay. Let's go to the Venturous Desires. They still want the literature or the... Literature, 2 literatures, or the spider silk, okay. Something silky. Alright. Well, I'm a little confused on what I should be doing here because all the things I thought I could do, I can't. We bumped our veils up so we could avoid the tax man, but apparently it didn't help enough. Let's actually, let's see, read the papers. Time with family. Sure, why not? Just enjoy their company, because we've already gotten our child to go to sea. Go to bed, lost some terror, restful night. We should be able to rest. Here we go. So we can rest, we can heal wounds, and it'll give us some more restful nights. And it also should reduce this by like 2 to 4, I believe. So there we go. No more wounds. Our terror is now manageable, at least. And let's call it there. Back to the city. A new recruit. Who's looking for us? Increases iron and veils. Sure, why not? We have a new officer. Okay. Awesome. So we got... Where is she? Here we go. The Presbyterian Adventurous. Iron 6, Veils 3, or Iron 8. Let's stick with Iron 8, I think, for now. We still have no cook. Which isn't the worst thing, but an extra bit of stat never hurts. So, I think what I'm going to do from here, since we have a bit of money and we're kind of SOL here, let's buy some supplies first of all. Let's buy some more fuel, and let's see about selling this crate of souls. We have the reproach. I think there's a better one we can buy. Wait, this is the one we have? It is. Okay, so 12 damage. That was a pretty cheap one. So we could go up to... Not the winnower, because you are a forward. We need the denunciation for 500, which is 3 more damage. We could also go to Cavernous Yards and buy the Health Rasher, which is 18, so 6 more damage, but it costs a lot. I mean, it's not a bad weapon. It's just a bit pricier than I was hoping to get. Let's see. I think I'll leave it for now. This might be nice to have, but I think we will... I don't know. Do I want to buy it or not? Let's leave it. I think what we're going to do is we're going to shift focus, I think, to some of the other things we can do to prepare for our next Z captains. We're okay on money. We're not great on money. I'd rather be at like 8 or 10,000 at this point, but I kind of goofed, so we're not. Let's talk to the Genial Magician, because we need him in order to eventually get the, if I can find it here, the Serpentine, which is a powerful engine that is fuel efficient and gives you more veils and hearts. So really nice engine to have. And I want it, basically, is a short version. And it would basically about double our speed, but because of the fuel efficiency gains, it would leave us at about the same efficiency as we're at now. That's why it's so good. And we need to talk to him in order to start that process. So let's talk to you. Let's ask how a magician came to be an engineer after a meal of salt pork and a glass of good Greyfields. Why do I feel like we... okay. I feel like we did talk to him already. He gestures carefully with his hook. This. It makes card tricks difficult. But we know about mechanisms, we magicians. My specialty was mirrors, but there are principles in common. It was a good start. And I found that I needed to go to sea. Why? Because, Captain, someone owes me a hand. Once a friend, now an enemy. I am looking for a weapon to use against them. If once we find it, I may have a favor to ask you. So we need a serpent image in Irem or rarely in Venderbite. Okay. So we could go to Venderbite and just give it a whirl. Dispel the darkness, proposition him. No, we're good there. Yeah, let's try Venderbite. I think that's where we can also pick up a Soothe and Cooper Longbox. I'm not positive, but I think so. And then, yeah, let's go. It's been a while since we've been there. I think the first episode was the only time we've been there. So we'll go up here. Now, Irem, as I recall, is like over here somewhere. Upper right-hand corner of the map. It might even be an edge place, so it's always in the same spot. But we can go to Venderbite, and if there's nothing there, we can always go over this way. It's been a while. And we also have someone who wants to go to Frostbound. Our one officer, the one that came with the ship, the Sly Navigator. They want to go to Frostbound. I think we'd get rid of them there, which they're not a huge, like, there's no reason to keep them, so not a big deal. So let's give it a whirl. Let's see what we got. Alright, here we are in Venderbite. Let's see what all is here. Oh my. Aha, the nightmares begin. You become to dream of a vast eye. It knows you. You cannot evade its gaze. Again and again you are alone on the wide black Z. The eye is aware. It will come upon you from time to time, inspiring terror, gain restful nights or lodgings to help resist it. If you defeat it, you may gain a secret. Not too bad. What does Venderbite have for us? Let's see. Weak call for help. Visit a certain little restaurant. We have to go there in a moment. Gather gossip. Get a port. Sure. What was this one down here? The last tour operator. With 12 supplies. With 12 tomb colonists. I think we're good. Let's do the little restaurant. Sure. Aha. At the twisty tip of an odd little side street, welcoming yellow lights glows from the gilt-lettered windows of a restaurant. A sign reads, Vengeance of Jonah. A beefy tomb colonist bustles up. A gray mustache pokes impertinently out from under his bandages. Come in, come in. A bandaged poissonnier at Venderbite seeks passage with a Z captain, sympathetic to intrepid cuisine. We lost the terror. Not too bad. Interesting. Okay, so we can recruit him as a cook for 300 echo. Yikers. Okay. It's a cramped little place, but much better lit than most places in the tomb colonies. The scents of the dishes are multitudinous and extraordinary. Are they good? They might be. They might be good. It's difficult to tell. The food here is exceptional. You need not fear poisoning or boredom. Definitely not boredom. This is usually a more effective way of reducing terror than purchasing a dusty glass of wine, and will also reduce hunger. Okay. 60%. And 60 echo. Oof. Ouch. Well, let's try it, see what happens. We are fortunate. Lost 600, lost 5 terror, and 60 echo. So, that's okay, I guess. Sure. So if we want to, we can recruit this guy for 300 echo. You know, let's skip it for now. We don't really need it at the moment. And we can explore Vanderbite. Why not? We can picnic, or we can search warily. Treat this place as enemy territory. Let's just do a picnic for now. Lost 2 tear, lost a supply. Ooh, pricey, but I'll leave it for now. We can sell recent news and memory of distant shores. Okay, so we can't get the long boxes, or we can sell tomb colonists here. Okay. Well, that's not what I want to do. I want to buy a Soothe and Cooper long box. Well, let's go to Frostfound. We'll drop off our current or erstwhile, was it first mate, I think? First officer, the Sly Navigator. And we'll see what we get from that. And then we'll keep moving on our way to Irem, while these bats menace us from over here. And we really haven't been up this direction, at least not through here, so we should get some more fragments, and therefore maybe even another secret or two. Oh dear. Oh, great. Hi, bats. I just fixed my ship. Can you, like, not? Yeah, leave my poor ship alone. There we go. Let's see, we can dispose of them. Yep, let's dispose of them. We don't need more terror than we already have. Okay. Now let's go to Frostfound. Huh? But here we are at Frostfound. Let's see what awaits us here. Because apparently something awaits us. Get it? You can laugh now. It's okay. I won't judge you. Frostfound, here we are. So, we can allow the Sly Navigator to examine the tower. He climbs up the steps, panting eagerly. This is the Z, you see, he calls back. The Z risen to become land. Ice is the soul of the Z. In ice, we find the Z at her most exemplary. And he's off again. You leave him to examine the tower, staring up at the battlements, his breath dragon huffing. Only a few minutes later, you glance back and the navigator is gone. You climb the steps to examine the spot where you saw him last. His coat lies in the snow. His footprints end at the tower wall. You poke through his coat and find a brass telescope from the Khanate, a much annotated chart, tobacco, and alarming quantity of lice. But the navigator is gone. You never see him again. So get an artifact, a revelatory chart, and no more Sly Navigator. But a decent payment for what it was. Get our port report, and let's take tea with the squatters. And I've already read this, I believe, so we're going to skip this. We got a fuel, got supplies, and lost 10 terror. Not too shabby. All right, let's launch. We're going to go across the sea here, probably stop by Mount Palmerston, and then we will hopefully hit Irem before we sink our ship. Yep, before we sink the ship, not after. Now you want to watch out for this here. This is a blizzard, and bad things can happen if you get stuck in them. I, for a long time, didn't even know they were in the game, because I just sort of never came across one. And man, you get in those things, and it hurts. Just put it that way. It hurts a lot. So be careful of those. Ah, the Chapel of Lights is on the way. Let's try stopping there. There are some dangerous creatures that we don't want to run into, but maybe we can avoid them. What side your dock on? There it is. Especially around this harbor, I recall, there is a particularly large sea monster that can really wreck your day. Let's stop in here. Oop. Any shops? No. Okay. Chapel of Lights. Furtive faithful gather in the shadows between the many, many candles. A bell tolls in the chapel tower. Cracked iron laughter. Beware. isle is full of voices. Okay, interesting. Let's do a port report. A smiling priest in a red cassock tends the chapel. The congregation are shy of light. They come and go in little ships, and it's really difficult to count them. Perhaps some of them are imaginary. Still, you know the name of a ship or two. Okay. So, we can eat of the chapel's bounty. A smiling priest unlocks the door of the storehouse for you. Here, he says, eat, but take nothing away with you. Sure, let's eat. Rich and red. They have shark steaks plucked from the sea, thin slices of cavern tuna, translucent and delicate as paper. Little crimson cakes flavored with cinnamon and coated with poppy seeds. Tomatoes, impossibly ripe and sweet so far from the surface. Gorge yourself. Leave with the juices dripping from your chin. And we can attend a service. Ooh, is that going to cost us 5 supplies? Bring your offerings. Let's skip that for now because I don't want to end up with just 1 supply left. So let's go ahead and we're going to cast off. Although I think it's been a pretty solid episode length here. So we're going to pause there. And we're going to pick up next time where we left off, going to Irem to kickstart the Genial Magician's quest line. And hopefully get us the Serpentine engine eventually. But everyone, hope you enjoyed the episode. Hope you enjoyed me blundering into losing another couple thousand echoes. And yeah, we will see how that pans out in the future. Man, that's just rough. I think we might have to just do the long trade between the canal and the Island of Cats and just not stop in London while we have those boxes on us. That's killing us. Absolutely killing us on cost. Oh boy. Well, everyone, hope you enjoyed the episode. Let me know what you think in the comments. And as always, my name has been Kurazarrh. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.